This is a review of double foot pump that I got through Amazon. It's actually supplied by AB Tools, and they had to ship it from England all the way to the USA, so yeah, shipping was more than the actual pump itself. Let's have a look at the pump itself. Looks like it's actually made of decent thickness metal. It's got these funky little things to hold it down. Pressure gauge goes up to 100 psi, which is good. Twin cylinder. When I flip it over, I see these are the long cylinders. These ought to work a lot better than the previous pump, which broke on me after the rivet let go. These cylinders were a lot shorter, as you can see there, quite a bit shorter. So this one I should actually, that one was hard to pump air in. This one's probably going to be a lot better at pumping air. Feet on this one, much longer, that looks better. So if you've got a marginally soft surface, it should sit better. It seems to sit level. Everything else looks pretty good. The hose is the standard sort of crummy hose they put on. It's got a plastic end fitting. I do have metal spare ones that do go a bit further, but I'll see how far this one goes. It'll probably break, but that's not what I buy it for. It's these cylinders. Forgot to mention the underside is metal all the way across here. They put tack welds on 3 places each side. The tack welds don't look the best, but hey, they'll probably work. So that gives this foot a lot of stiffness, and we'll see how stiff it is when we get over there and start doing it. You turn these things until they pop out and expands. I notice it feels a bit rough on here, so I'm going to add a bit of white lithium grease to those, make sure it slides smoothly coming out, and then we'll go give it a test. Sticking the valve on. Seems to snap on fairly well, about the same as all the others. Let's give it a pump. And it's measuring, I just measured it before, this says 29. My pencil gauge, it was 29, so I'm going to pump that. Feels very stiff underfoot, and it's pumped up 2 psi already, which is pretty amazing. I'm actually kind of liking this one. It doesn't feel like it's twisting. It says 35. Let's check it, see if it is. Okay, one of the little rubber feet fell off already. Those things fall off all the time. I'll have to put a bit of RTV on just to stick them on. Right, let's see how it's doing. Wow, it didn't want to come off easily, did it? But I lost half the pressure doing that. Right, I'm going to add some Vaseline, petroleum jelly. This Vaseline is a trade name, and I'd have to put one of those circle R's around it. See if we can't get just around the threaded bit there. See if we can't get this on and off a bit easier. Pumping. Right, see if it can come off. That's a bit better. Right, there seems to be a difference in the gauge. I've just plugged it back in, and it's measuring 32, just over 32, and I'm going to give it 1 pump. So after 1 pump stroke it's jumped to 35, so it's measuring about 3 psi high as to what the actual pressure is when I take it all apart and measure it. Kind of odd, don't know why it's doing that. So I'll have to pump this to like 37, 38 and then take it off, and hopefully it'll be about 35. I'm going to try and inflate this compact spare. currently measuring just over 42. See if we can get that up to 60. We'll see if this fits. It's a little tight fit here. It's going on. Okay, got it clamped. Measuring 45 on there. Take these out. Start pumping. Okay, got 62 on the gauge. Well, this one says 52. Pencil gauge says it's hit. Well, it hasn't gone to the end of its stroke, but it's just over 50. This one said 62 when I took it off. Let's see what it is when I put it back on. Okay, it says 57. So this gauge is highly suspect. Right, I've got this pumped to 66. See if I can get it off. That's pretty good. This pressure says 56. So my initial review on this, it looks like it's going to be a good pump. I like the stiffness of the foot plate. That's good. Hope the rivet here doesn't explode and let everything go. If it does, I'm going to get a bolt in there. Although I'll probably have to use a rivet because otherwise there's going to be scissoring action. Whereas the bolt won't go there. But this is a good little pump. The gauge is a bit inaccurate. This connector just wants to stick on there, so I put Vaseline on it. That helps get it off, so you don't lose all the pressure you just put in. And how long these are going to last, I've got to put RTV on the feet, but the pump element itself and the framework is good. So this one looks like a keeper.